All right, everybody, welcome in. This is game number 1 of this series in the Aureil Stormgate circuit number 4. Playing in the blue, this is Yoru. Also rocking the Infernal faction, playing in the red, champion of the last circuit, this is Wallace. And I am a fan of both of these players, both their playstyles. Both of them are Infernal, which is my faction. So I don't know who I'm cheering for right now. I'm cheering for good games. I'm cheering for the kind of action we're all looking for in this Stormgate matchup. Some kind of cool Stormgate rewards. Maybe we're going to get a bunch of dragons. Maybe we're going to get another Avatar deep one like we saw in that last game. But for now, both players are just trying to open with their build order. We saw Yoru here go for a delayed production into his shrine, whereas Wallace did boom boom effigies out to his productions out here and his shrine. I think ultimately the builds are very similar in terms of around the 3-minute mark, they're going to look very similar. But there's subtle differences in this opening. Notice that this vault is available, but there have been no charges spent. And as soon as this popped out for Wallace, boom, 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 3 charges. And what I can say for both of these players, because I am a fan of both of them and watch a lot of their games, is that both of these players practice a lot and know their builds, have their timings, they're both very technical players. They're not playing on their whims. We see that right there as Wallace makes a tribute pyre to save his imp from the harass. This is the kind of careful, calculated play that these two show off. Is they don't even want to lose a single imp there. They've got techniques. They know the timing the brute's going to show up. They know the strategies they need to defend against it, and they've practiced it a lot. And while we're here, look at these vaults again. Whoa, look at the hell underneath. Look at that cool effect. I love it. I love it. I will never get tired of that. So while we're in a lull there, let me show it off. A couple brutes guarding here. And again, I think just the positioning of this for Wallace, this is his rally, but I feel he's put this brute here just to give him that extra couple seconds warning if something comes up the ramp.
Dimensional rift detected. A Stormgate will activate soon.
Despite that initial brute that came across the map, both of them are really just trying to build up a defensive force in their base. And it is Yoru who's going to come for the Stormgate. And again, I like this regrouping before he walks into the vision.
Appeared.
Remember, there's a little vision around the Stormgate, so you know if your opponent's taking it. Now they're going to tug of war, which I always think is wrong. You shouldn't do a tug of war, even if you're in the winning army. Because look, this is all wasted DPS. No one's doing anything right now. Nothing's happening. Now, the first gaunts move forward, apply a curse. Now we're talking, this is what you want. You want to fight army on army. See if you can win that army on army battle, and then maybe you can take the Stormgate down. And look at this. Yoru getting the winning wave here. His Phantom's able to spawn and push forward. Now, some of his units were caught on the Stormgate, but it looks like he retargeted them on the units, which is what you need to be doing here so that you're maximizing your DPS in this army-on-army battle. The reinforcements from both sides keep showing up, and that means that the tides keep turning back and forth here. Again, more reinforcements show up for Wallace, and that means he's able to put the pressure back onto Yoru. Yoru has to retreat back now. His reinforcements showing up slower. It's almost only Gaunt here. Actually, his brute is the one that stays alive, and Yoru captures the Stormgate. Wow. Real clutch. And that happened as a result of him getting there a little bit earlier. Now with the Freyan. Oh, this could turn into a push. This could turn into something deadly and dangerous here. Need to target the Freyan on that weak brute. Yes, keep the brutes alive. Keep the Freying alive too. Target it on the weak brutes. What that means is those brutes all of a sudden become effectively invincible in the front line. And if a lot of the DPS of your opponent's units are focused on that one invincible unit, it's like having a shields up effectively. You're going to waste a lot of their DPS. Great micro battle between these two. They are masters of micro. They are trying to do their target fire, do their surround. Look at the phantom surround on that brute there. All these units go down for Wallace. Unfortunately, I think this is going to be it. This could be the winning wave. No, he's got another wave of reinforcements showing up. It's a big beefy Weaver's going to go in and grab the Freyan. That's important. He's going to need that. Brutes take out the Freyan. The Weaver does get targeted down. Yes, it goes down. And now it is Brutes. These Brutes hoping that their beefiness is going to be enough. Another Brute comes out of the vault. But there are Brutes of Yoru also showing up to add to the DPS. Fiends trying to swim around and get on top of the Gaunt. Indeed they do, but it looks like Yoru's force is the one that prevails. Vault's going down, and Wallace will call GG in this first game. We're back at it. We're in the game. It is game number 2, and this is Wallace playing in the blue. See how I made that rhyme? I'm a poet. And in the red, this is Yoru, and that didn't rhyme because I'm not always a poet. But I did notice this. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but these are imps, and they are walking all the way across the map to right here, where they are going to put down their buildings. What are you doing, buddy? There we go. And it is a vault and a conclave. Now, there's Shroud there. If Wallace steps any units... Ooh, the Shroud pulled back. Oh, because he had to replace his effigy. Clever, clever, clever. So this is definitely an all-in proxy play from Yoru, trying to get an early and easy win here. And I'll be honest, this could work out really well for him. The buildings for Wallace were done just a twinge earlier. But we've got double brutes already. And he's straight up, oh, he's like, hey, imp, where you going? I wouldn't go for the imp here. Although he gets the imp. And oh, this is looking bad news for Wallace already. Wallace trying to run his brute away. I think he's going straight to the wellspring or pulling it away. Very wisely, and I think this is the right go for the base, go for the production. You gotta use that DPS. I like this idea. Use the Gaunts to attack the brutes. Don't let the Gaunts go down. Yeah, more Gaunts out. Don't let the Gaunts go down. Wallace trying to micro on the Gaunts. Well done. And doing a good job of actually controlling the Gaunts here. Oh, another Gaunt. Oh! That Gaunt stays alive. Wallace did a pretty good job here, although Bruce into the main now. Going for imps. Another round of units come out for Wallace. He's got a pretty good force here, but there are Fiends out, and the Fiends are going for the Gaunts. They're going to take out the Gaunts. Another Brute shows up for Yoru, and there's another Brute attacking the Tribute Fire on the far side. Surround going down on this Brute. It's going down. This is bad news for Wallace. There are Fiends out here. Oh no. I thought he was going to go for the imps, but no. He's going to just go for the supply and go for the production. Nope. He takes out the Tribute Fire. And now he's going for production. He's going to take out the Conclave. And you need to get some Gaunts out of there quick, or there they come. But they are trapped in the back, and they go down immediately with no DPS. And that is a GG from Wallace.